military objectives on 30th April, what is happening in the first 24 hours, and then changes again after that. First, which we are saying, free hand de diya is what the political dispensation said, yet there are parameters which is only attack the terror bases. Then that changes, right? Does this happen often?
Of course.
It does.
Because it's politics. If you have lost, airplanes, okay, and there were definitely footage of that in the social media. The entire international media was not talking about India retaliating against a terrorist attack. They were talking about the biggest air battle which has happened. China was China and all these people all over the place. A place that Rafale has been shot down. The manufacturing OEM of Rafale, their stock market went down. The entire global market was up in, Chinese have proved their weaponry and, So there has to be a retaliation. There has to be a change in the political plan now. So your hands have been freed. So 3 distinct phases. First is you say that you will go and attack only the terrorists. Okay, that's one part. The second phase is we see all the, drone attacks which is happening. And the third and final phase is the BrahMos going and hitting those,
No, actually, that is not how it is, sir. The BrahMos on the very first day, the BrahMos, Scalp and all this, they greeted their friends in Bahawalpur and Murid.
So there he is correct. I'm talking about hitting the military targets. Okay.
So that is when they started attacking on the night of 6th and 7th.
Basically, it was a king where they got drawn into the battle.
Yeah.
Suppose they hadn't. Let's think of this scenario. If Pakistan had not reacted to the attack on their terror targets,
We were still in a win-win position.
would we have then still attacked their military targets? No.
No, we were in a win-win position.
We had already. So this is where I personally feel our strategic communication is not correct. 2016, 2019 and 2025, we clearly communicated this much, only terrorists and nothing more. Very predictable. Okay. Although the scale was different.
Yeah.
But our communication is what? See, finally was won and lost in the minds of the opposing commanders. Okay, that's today who is the opposing commander is the political leadership. Unless he gives a full, like in 1971 Bangladesh war, the free hand was given. Manekshaw was, the war is between the Pak Army and the Indian Army. Today it is a calibrated this. And so if you communicate a message that only terrorists and nothing more. So you see 2016 did Pakistan retaliate? No, they were caught in surprise. 2019 they came back and hit. 2025 they were much more prepared. They ambushed. Okay, they are the ones who first escalated. But we are predictable. So strategic communication changed during the course of that hours. Very clearly. Now the escalation matrix, we dominated. Totally, and I told you, beautiful decision. Because you can't have a lesser power coming and, for me, Lashkar-e-Taiba is not a terrorist organization. It's an auxiliary force of the Pakistan Army. And they've got embedded SSG. We always knew when you are in intelligence, you come to know. Okay? It's an auxiliary force. So if you say you'll only hit the terrorists, you're already on the defensive, right? Yeah. Only this much and not. But since we seemingly, in the first night, things did not go as planned, we escalated. And what did we show?
Which the army chief has also said.
Yeah. So
he said that at the Shangri-La dialogue.
I'm not a genius like
That's
CDS, sorry.
So no. Let's grant it.
We may
see a lot of things which Hani Bakshi says is by instinct and a study of that is a genius, intuition. I purely follow factual things. I don't have that big picture intuition or maybe a different mindset. So here I read whatever is in the public source and I've said. So I see it very clearly. Now the thing is, one thing. So there it comes, international media. They did not say it as a retaliatory attack on terrorist attack. So that means our strategic communication was not that effective. They totally went on the air-to-air battle and Western frontline fighter going down the market. That was what the international media was covering. The third thing is, I felt this is something which I'd like to, through this podcast, communicate to the media, the Indian media. See, there is something about credibility. A lot of our mainstream media started talking about Karachi, which never happened. This is something which can come back to hit us. So, credibility is something which is built over decades. Don't lose it for tactical gains.
do subscribe to the ANI Clips channel to get shorter versions of this podcast. Click here to watch the full episode.